The laws governing the land revenue in Jharkhand are administered by Revenue and Land Reforms Department. The Revenue and Land Reforms Department is headed by Secretary, who is further assisted by Divisional Commissioner at divisional level and Deputy Commissioners at the district level. The functions of Revenue and Land Reforms Department includes management of government estates, levy and collection of rent and cess, and also to lease out government land for residential and commercial purposes. One of the important lease executed by the government was Tata Lease, covering an area of 12,708 acres of land in Jamshedpur, which was subsequently renewed in the year 2005. The audit, which was conducted in 2016, had the objective to assess that the grant of government land on lease was in accordance with Act and rules. There exists the proper monitoring and internal control mechanism. Timely action has been taken for the eviction of the enclosed land on leased area. Action has been taken for resumption of unutilized land allotted on lease. To get a comprehensive picture of the auditee, various methods were employed, which includes examination of lease agreements, cross-verification of sale dates with the records of leasehold area in order to detect irregularities in renewal of lease, transfer of Gair-Majarua and Khasmar land, cases of subleasing by lessees, and unauthorized sale of Gair-Majarua land in 14 out of 24 districts. The financial implication of this performance audit was 8,846 crore. The government has accepted all the audit observations. Some major irregularities are irregular allotment of subleased land of 469 acres by Tata and Damodar Valley Corporation without prior approval of government to 1279 individuals, corporation, industries, depriving the government of revenue of rupees 3,376 crore. There was irregular transfer of lease rights of cement plant situated in Jojobera area by Tata Steel through business transfer agreement of 122 acres of land to Lafarge India Private Limited on payment of rupees 550 crores. This business transfer agreement was also registered by District Sub-Registrar East Singhbhum in contravention of the lease agreement, thus depriving the government of revenue of rupees 974 crore. Tata applied for renewal of lease in August 2005 for a smaller area, 10,852 acres, against the total leased area of 12,708 acres in August 1984, excluding an area of 1,786 acres which was completely encroached. While approving the renewal of lease, government excluded the encroached area in contravention of the terms and conditions of lease agreement. Further, details of remaining 69 acres of leased land was not accounted for by the department. Terms and conditions of lease provides that any subleasing can be done in vacant land, Schedule E category of land as mentioned in the lease agreement. While we observed that 144 acres of land was subleased to 59 entities with approval of government in Schedule A category of land, which was exclusively for the purpose of factory, mills and godowns of Tata, in violation of lease agreement, on which revenue of 195 crores was not realized till date. The major beneficiaries are institutions like XLRI Jamshedpur, TRF Limited, Tata Blue Scope Steel Building, Fortune Hotels, P&M Infrastructure Private Limited in Jamshedpur. There was unauthorized sale of 4.31 acres of land by means of 23 sale dates in Tata lease area by sublessees of Tata Steel. These dates were also registered by District Sub-Registrar East Singhbhum, thus depriving the government of revenue of rupees 26 crore. Khas Mahal land is the estates under the direct possession of the government which is non-transferable. Despite expiry of leases executed between 1934 and 2014, 7,862 lessees and their heirs continue to occupy and enjoy the benefits of 2,547 acres of Khas Mahal land without paying any rent or renewal of lease. Department did not evict or renew the leases and also failed to collect rent and interest amounting to Rs 3,965 crore. 2.43 acres of Khas Mahal land was transferred by way of sale deed, Iqrarnama and power of attorney to Surbhi Apartment Ranchi in contravention of the Khas Mahal manual. This indicates the lack of mechanism to monitor irregular transfer of Khas Mahal land. A committee has been constituted to calculate the loss of government revenue in case of irregular allotment of subleased land. At the instance of audit, Commissioner Ranchi and Deputy Commissioner Palamu issued resolution in May 2016 for renewal of Khas Mahal lease land within a scheduled time frame and recovered Rs 10.36 crore. A committee has been constituted under the chairmanship of Development Commissioner for inclusion of excluded enclosed area, that is 86 Basti of Tata lease area. Government has resumed 12 acres of land from Jindal Steel and Power Limited, and an inquiry has been initiated by Circle Officer Noah Mundi for 71 acres of land enclosed by railways. The data on leased land was not complete in the department. The department had not developed any system for conducting periodical inspection for the land granted on lease. The department was also not monitoring the condition governing the grant of lease.
This press brief, below each paragraph, whatever we are highlighting, you have the reference where you can find the material in the audit report. ठीक है? So
जो अभी फाइंडिंग की मैं बात कर रहा था, 59 कंपनीज जो हैं, इसमें से TRF, XLRI, टाटा ब्लू स्कोप स्टील बिल्डिंग्स, इसके अलावा फॉर्च्यून होटल्स, ये सब कंपनी जो हैं, इनको सबलीज में ज़मीन दी गई, पर इसका पैसा अभी तक सरकार को राजस्व के रूप में प्राप्त नहीं हुआ है.